Hey, what's going on YouTube? It's Jamedi. We back here with another Shifty basketball video. I just wanted to mention mistakes are going to happen. Just wanted to say that this is something that you have to put in the back of your mind and just remind yourself that you are human at the end of the day. There's going to be days that you go to the basketball court, you're going to be missing a lot of shots. There's going to be days you go to the basketball court, you're going to be dribbling and the ball's flying away. There's going to be days that you're going to be shooting free throws, you're going to be airballing, you're going to be missing threes that you was making yesterday. You got to remember, at the end of the day, you are human and things are going to happen. All right. I understand, basketball, we all love basketball, bro. There's nothing wrong with it. But you got to understand, basketball is another thing in life that kind of shows you life is real. You know what I'm saying? Like, basketball shows you discipline. It shows you consistency. It shows you time. It shows you growth. It shows you hard work. It shows you what happens when you slack. It shows you what happens when you take time away from it. It shows you emotions. It shows you overthinking. It shows you things about the brain, how to control your mind and not think about it too much, or how to relax. You know what I'm saying? Most of the relaxed players are the best players in basketball. Dudes that don't seem to be fazed, dudes that don't seem to care are the best players in basketball. So you have to understand, mistakes are meant to be made. We're not perfect. As you guys can see, even in this video, I was missing a couple of shots. I lost the ball, but I recovered. I just finished through. You got to understand to finish through. It's nothing like making mistakes and giving up on yourself, but it's another thing making mistakes and still finishing through. You know what I'm saying? Remember, a quarter is a quarter, a game is a game. Always remember that. A quarter is a quarter, a game is a game. Let's get into what that means. You got 4 quarters in the game. You could go 0 for 5 this quarter. You could go 0 for 2 another quarter. You could go 8 for 10 another quarter. You could go 5 for 10 another quarter. At the end of the day, you still finish the game shooting a good percentage. A game is a game. You go to a pickup game, you could play bad this game because you was just getting warmed up. You could have turnovers this game because you was overthinking. But then you started to understand how to relax, control yourself, and read offense and defense. And now in the following game, now you was looked up as a superstar and people didn't know you were that good. Remember, a quarter is a quarter, a game is a game, and it already happened. You can't go back. If you threw a bad pass, you can't say, hey, let me get the ball back. You can't do that, you know what I'm saying? You threw a bad pass, you get back on defense. You stepped out of bounds accidentally, you get back on defense. You know what I'm saying? You gotta do the same thing with life. You gotta look past everything and just go forward. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes we have our overthinking moment and say, dang, I wish we could go back. But guess what? Time only goes forward. So only thing you could really go back to, you can't even go back in your dreams if you notice that. If you wake up and you say, oh my God, I wanted to know what happened in that dream, and you fall back to sleep, 9 out of 10, it's a 1% chance you're going to make it back to the same dream. You're going to jump to a whole different dream. So life shows you, you just cannot go backwards. You just only can move forward. And time is very important, man. All of the time you put into something, you got to remember that, man. Like when you're playing, or like when you're doing something, or when you're trying to present yourself or try to show yourself off to people, that time is important and mistakes are meant to be made. You know what I'm saying? Even with all the time you put into something, mistakes are still made. Nobody's perfect. Always remember that. An NBA player, at the end of the day, when they're doing their one-on-one drills, they're making mistakes. Everybody makes mistakes, bro. An artist, when they're doing multiple different pieces, those are mistakes they made to build perfection. Even though at the end of the day, somebody could be good at something and they feel as if they're not the best at it because it's them. But you could look at them and say, wow, you're really good at it. But to them, they don't think they're that good. Isn't that crazy and ironic, right? People could come up to us and they could say, hey, you're really good at that. And at the end of the day, we don't see what they see because we're not them. You get what I'm saying? Take the compliments you receive. And even if you make mistakes, who cares? At the end of the day, a mistake could be made, but it also can make you better as a person. You know what I'm saying? It can show you growth and development. And that's just how life goes, man. Nobody's perfect. Always remember that. Stay up. Keep chasing your dreams. Chase your goals. Always remember, life goes forward, never backwards. And tomorrow could be a better day than today. Peace out, you guys. It's Jameli with another Shifty video, and I'm out. Peace out, everyone.